So Vortex. I just got the gasket not too long ago. It's a Felpro gasket. So it's a pretty good gasket. I got it on Amazon for like 35 bucks. Pretty good deal. Once again, it's Felpro, so one of the reasons why I got it. So I'm about to start with the gasket. Actually, let's take a look at how the oil. It's been a couple hundred miles has gone by since I last put some seafoam on there. Just look at the oil, how dark it is.
My music for sure. I just take so much pride in the city, the people, the neighborhood. Something I really appreciate my circle and my community for doing is
Alright, so the oil's not looking that bad. Still decent, but I'm saying it's about time for the oil change, especially after putting in the seafoam. Oil level stayed about the same, around the full mark. Oil's pretty good. So it doesn't look that dark, which I'm assuming that the motor is not that bad. Seafoam was put in there, half a bottle was put in there. I'm about to open the valve cover and see how it looks. Alright, so it looks like those toe screws are on the valve cover. I'm gonna disconnect the coils. Set these aside. I'm going to take the coils off also. It looks like we have this hose, this sensor right here that we got to take off, and then the PCV valve. And this clip right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 hoses and 2 sensors that we got to disconnect, so let's go get that. Like I said on the previous video, the coils still look in good condition, so I wasn't too worried about these. So 14 bolts total. And then there's this line right here connected to a sensor. Go ahead and disconnect this, or disconnect them. Just bring this aside. I'm gonna try giving this nylon pry bar, like it in there, and just try to pry it out. You can get these at Harbor Freight for like $5 a pack 4. I don't recommend using this, but it's a struggle to get this out right now. Here we go, it's coming off. Yeah, this shit was on there good, so be careful when using these. Like you guys saw, it was a struggle to get this off. I don't recommend using the metal plate, because if you see this, I kind of scratched it. That's why I didn't want to use this, but the plastic piece wasn't doing it. So just be careful when using these. But the valve cover, grab a clean paper. It's pretty clean. as you can see from the motor, from the motor compartment, it's clean as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and take the spark plugs off, and remove the old gasket. This is the old gasket, so I'm gonna take the spark plugs off and try to look for where they leak from, I guess. While searching for a valve cover gasket, I saw some places that were selling the valve cover gasket with the cover. I'm assuming because it's plastic and it's fragile, when it gets warm, it gets very fragile. So I didn't think I was gonna need that. I didn't want to, cause it was only like 80 bucks. It's not that bad, but like I didn't see the need for one, but I kind of now I see why. So if you guys want, I do recommend just buying the valve cover. That way, if anything happens, you have the second one that you can install. But these seals are a little hard to take off. So I'm gonna blast it with some PB blaster and try to get them loose. I decided to put the valve cover right side up. That way it's easier to get. Like, I don't think spraying these gaskets upside down, I don't think it'll penetrate as well, because it's a tight seal. So flip it upside down, and it's easier to get with the little straw. Just spray it in there, and it'll go all the way around. I'm gonna take the valve cover off and clean all. Well, actually, I'm gonna clean and then take the valve cover off so nothing goes inside. I'm gonna grab a few of these and then just put it like so, just so it's free from debris. So what I'm doing is I'm wedging the edge of the paper in between the little screws and the gap in here. That way they are all tucked, and I'm gonna pass a brush, and hopefully nothing bad goes into the rest of the engine. I also ended up unplugging the fuel injectors and then just rolling up a paper towel and then just putting it through. That way I just got that clean, so I don't want to get it dirty again. But good thing, I think Costco had this on deal, like a pack of like 12 for like 30 bucks, I think it was. But I'm gonna reuse these again, so that's why I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna take my my little brush and then just start cleaning it. Well, the gasket is on right now. So I ended up getting a new brass brush because I like how it brushes better than the steel one. So just be careful with it. So once you're done with the brush, it should look something like this. It's a little dirty, but grab a dirty paper and then just clean the surface out. Good thing this little gasket is on there, so it helps out a lot. But just go over it. Now I'm about to just leave everything on here and then just peel this off. Yep. This gasket feels brittle, so it's about time. Actually, before this, I'm about to leave this on here. One thing I did forget to do is make sure the gasket is the same. So you check make sure it's the right one. It's lining up, so it should be the right one. Yep, see, this was part of the gasket, but it's brittle now, so just be careful taking this off. See, these break like it's nothing, so it was about time. And then these just replace this right here. And then you can put that in right here. I'm not about to do that right now. I'm just about to check if it's fitting right, so we should be fine. Yeah, we should be good. Got the last. Let me fishing this little piece out. I'm not trying to put that in there. This should be clean. Actually, I'm about to use this right here. But do the same thing with the knife to the rest of these. We'll see what's up. Fuck these shits. Careful when using this. I can see why these started leaking. It goes brittle when it's not even hard, it's not even soft anymore, so why I imagine it'll start leaking. I'm about to put the O-rings in and the valve cover, and the seal. And then I noticed that there's some sealant on these grooves right here. I don't know if you can tell. It has dashes on the head, so same up here. So I'm gonna put some gasket maker on there. Clean this up first, if anything, and then just go like that. Alright, so I wasn't able to find some gray silicone, but I did find some red. I'm pretty sure it'll do because it's some high temp. It resists high temperature, so I'm pretty sure that'll work. Like I've been saying, I do recommend getting some plastic knives because you won't have to worry about damaging anything or scratching anything off. Just cleaning this shit. So. Alright, so after further cleaning, the reason why we gotta add some gasket sealing onto this is because there's like a little bump between the cover and the head. So we gotta seal that up on both sides and have a good seal. So we gotta get this old one out and do the rest of the cleaning right here, and then we'll be good. Just scrape, if you want to be clean. If not, you can just slap the new one on, but as you can see, there's a lot of residue on there. I'll clean it up real quick and move on. Grab some brake cleaner and then just spray a little bit of it, not a whole lot. just spray the inside. So it goes down because I'm about to do an oil change right now. So out with the old and brittle, and start install the new one. So oh, don't forget to take these out, because that's what these little rings are for the little screws on there. Yeah, just like that. Just try to mess with it. Alright, out with the old, in with the new. Don't forget to clean the access on the valve cover also. Can't forget the little sealant, just a little dab. Just like so, that's it. And the seals, don't forget. So if you guys are ever doing this, especially on the Hyundai, these are gonna be seated on in the holes, and you have trouble with them getting lined up, just wiggle it. Make sure the tube, this would be the spark plug tube, make sure the seal goes up and around the tube, and then just snug it in. Make sure you do that to all four of them, that way it's on good and it's not flopping around. And you'll be able to, if you look at it, you'll be able to see it through the holes, and it'll be good. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, you can kind of see. That's how the seals are supposed to sit. Just over, a little over the tube. Not on top. Not on top of the lip, but you're supposed to see that. It's supposed to sit over the tube all around. So you can see that. Yeah, see. Right now I'm about to take off the spark plugs, clean them out, and then do an oil change, and that's the whole thing. Just a little spray with brake cleaner. It should still be pretty good. So they look dirty, and then just clean them. They still look good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and check for oil leak. No, nothing here. All good right here. Looking good. This area right here is looking good. Nothing so bad. This area is good. It'll be okay. All that I gotta do now is do an oil change. From what we saw earlier, the valves are pretty clean, so seafoam did the trick, and yeah, we'll get the oil change done, and then we're done. Valve cover replacement. I'll check up on the spark plugs later and make sure the seal's good, but other than that, we're done. Peace out.